history between you and Garrett Wilson at all? Anything? No, we should. No.
Nah, not no history. Obviously, he's a great player. I was able to, play against him in college, so it'll definitely be a fun matchup.
How would you say Martin, as a rookie, performed in his first regular season game?
Thought he did great. I think he was in the right place at the right time. Was always locked into his assignment, so I think he played a great first game.
What is it about Wilson's game that makes him stand
I just think he's very polished for a young receiver. He can run great routes. He's great at the point of attack, and he's a very fast player too. So he could take the top off of a defense as well.
So did you go one-on-one with him, with Garrett Wilson, when you were in college?
Yeah, I have.
And then how did that matchup go?
I mean, Big Ten championship, I really didn't get targeted too often. I wasn't able. I was also only playing the first half of that game, so I wasn't able to play the second half.
Brandon, you guys reviewed the film on Monday and went over some of the miscommunications with long coverages. What kind of happened? Maybe specifically when you addressed the 75-yarder, what was supposed to happen, and why do you think you guys are going to be able to get that corrected for Sunday?
Because I think that's just simple communication. If you've seen a route, like that's something we work on every day at practice, and just seeing what time it was in the game, what they needed. I'm just going to stay on top of the route, and that'll be canceled. So we'll definitely get that corrected. That's an easy fix.
We see communication breakdowns in the secondary all the time across the league. It's not just like a you guys thing, but why do you think that is such a tough aspect of playing defense, just universally, making sure that those breakdowns don't happen? Why is it so tough?
Because I feel like a miscommunication on offense. Maybe the lineman goes the wrong way. Okay, it's a sack. You still got the ball back. You miscommunicate, especially in the secondary. As you can see, that's a touchdown. So it's something that you literally can be doing great the whole entire game, as we were. I felt like, and one play can change the game. And luckily, we have a great kicker that can bail us out. So we'll definitely get that corrected, though.
Was it as simple as you and John both taking the guy that ran the out instead of one of you staying with Robbie?
Nah, I'm just going to stay on top of the post. Cover 4, I'm staying on top of the post tonight.
Greg, you had to fight through injuries, getting out there. Did you prove something to yourself, out there having a good game after not playing a lot in preseason?
Yeah, I feel like I proved to myself that, I did stay locked in mentally. Obviously we had that one, mishap, but I feel like I was playing a great game up to that point. So I definitely feel like I proved to myself that I could play.
Were you all worried, going into the game, or you felt really confident?
Nah, I'm not worried. I played last year, so I kind of know what to expect, what atmosphere to expect. So I played in a big game last year against Kansas City as a rookie, first game. So that wasn't anything new to me.
One more thing about Emerson, is there something about his mental makeup to be thrown into the fire and perform as well as he did?
Yeah, that just shows what type of player he is, what type of confidence he has in himself. And, obviously the coaches trust him. We have a lot of corners on this roster, and the fact that he was, the first one to go out there in nickel shows a lot of promise. And, he's going to be a great player for sure.
Flacco threw it 59 times in that opener, and I know the score kind of dictated some of that, but if he has to throw it over 59 times against you guys, just what type of challenge is that? And then also, is that just an indication that the day's going pretty well for you, that he's forced to throw that much?
All right, for sure. If he's forced to, throw that much, I know we got some D linemen that'll be, super happy. So, we're just gonna play our technique, and whatever he does, we'll be ready to defend it.
He's been.
Can you just talk about the home opener and getting back in front of the home fans, and how you are excited about all that?
Oh, I'm super excited. I remember the last year first, home game, and they called out the defensive starters, and they said my name, and the crowd just erupts. It's nothing like it. So I'm super excited to get out there, especially against the home crowd. I wasn't obviously able to play in the preseason, so I'm definitely looking forward to get out there.
Flacco's been in the league since you were a kid. What's he look like when you watch him in that opener against the Ravens?
He looks like a veteran. Obviously, like you said, stuff dictated him having to throw the ball that much. But he's a veteran. He done it before. Obviously with the Ravens, he got to Super Bowl. So He's a vet, and you gotta stay locked in with a guy like that.
Does he still throw it really well? I mean, that was always his thing, that he stood in the pocket and just threw it wherever he wanted to.
Oh, for sure. He definitely throws the ball really well. There were just certain times where, the D-line was getting there where he wasn't able to set his feet sometimes in that game, but I think he throws the ball still very well.
What happened to the Crocs?
I just ain't got him on today, honestly.
Just checking to make sure you didn't abandon
Nah,
them.
I didn't abandon him.
Just in terms of you guys, I mean, throughout the whole entire preseason and training camp, we didn't see a lot of you and Denzel and all you guys out there together. So do you think just, now that you're back practicing together and you have a game under your belt, will be that much better in game 2?
Oh, for sure. I think you could tell a little. Some of those communication things could have been from that, not being able to play in the preseason together as much. So, I think game 2 will definitely be ready to go. But like our coach told us, I mean, there was really 2 plays where we gave up maybe 150 yards. Other than that, if you take those 2 explosive plays, which were literally eyes and communication, they probably would have had less than 100 yards in the air. So, I think we'll definitely be ready going into game 2.
And then just in terms of cornerbacks playing in this game on Sunday, Sauce is good, DJ Reed is good. I mean, when you play against, guys like that on the other team, is it a little bit of extra motivation to make sure that you guys are the best cornerback tandem out there?
I mean, we really just honestly just focus on ourselves, to be honest. Definitely going to see Sauce play is going to be fun. I liked him in college, so that's going to be cool to just watch him, go out there and play. But at the end of the day, we just focus on ourselves and winning our matchups.